Hello, this is RunningRobert, and today I'm going to be talking about the Geron Corporation, GERN, summary for the 22nd of April, 2024. And in the summary, we're going to be looking at what has happened over the last couple of months because it's been very exciting. We're going to be looking at the bullish and the bearish parts of the company and going from there. So I generally do small cap pharma, and Geron used to be a small cap pharma. I do some games. I do a little bit of everything. So if you like what I'm doing, please like and subscribe. It helps out a lot, and thank you. Disclaimer is currently I have no shares. I have had them in the past. I'll give a little update of that. I'm an amateur investor, and any advice given should be followed up by our own due diligence, and any information given is valid for today, the 22nd of April, and the slideshow will not be updated. But as always, new news, new slideshows. So, where have we been? So, I bought the stock around 2 with options at 250. I made videos in that case, offering up the buy, saying, hey, this definitely is going to be very positive. And it was. The ADCOM vote was 12-2. And then, of course, as expected, and I mentioned this in the videos, the company did have some dilution post ADCOM to get another $150 million. And now we're waiting for the PDUFA on the 16th of June, 2024. Talking about that PDUFA, so with a 12-2 vote, the chances of rejection are greatly diminished. However, we have seen a fair amount of companies get hit by some kind of manufacturing or QC process. This accounts for a huge amount of small company failures. So, if you're just coming into GERN and you're like, oh, this is a $2 billion market cap, this is not a small cap pharma. Yes and no. The market cap is definitely very nice, but there's no approved drugs. There's now they haven't done anything yet. They haven't gotten their first product to market. So there is definitely some hesitation about what they did when they were a $200-300 million company, about who they used for production and stuff like that. So the FDA will conduct a pre-approval inspection. This is a PAI, which will include the drug substance sites and drug product sites. So there's going to be major sites included in this. I say there's going to be 2, which of course is going to unfortunately increase the chances of some kind of CRL. But drug substance sites are generally under a lower than the drug product. Pretty much drug substance is where they make the substances themselves. They ship them up to the drug product, they will then produce it sterilely into a vial or syringe or whatever they need to do, and then that goes in the patient. So drug product sites are under a higher level of scrutiny just because this is going directly into the patient, and so we see a lot more issues with drug product sites. So the drug might be good, and they'll state that, but we'll issue a CRO based on something else, and this will delay approval. So we've seen that a lot of times. Now I'm not saying that's going to happen, because I don't know, but I'm just saying that is a possibility. And in this, I am giving you the bullish and the bearish parts of it. The bullish is we have a 12-2 vote yes, and as long as GERN has a reputable manufacturer, we should be good. The bearish is maybe when they were small, they didn't get someone as reputable, and we're going to see how that plays out. So then we also have the Impact MF study. So the interim analysis is set for the first half of 2025 with the final analysis in the first half of 2026. That would put approval for this indication somewhere in 2027. Now, approval would be no sweat if the drug is already approved. So that is something that we're going to mention. Obviously, if they can get approval on the first chance and it's done and Impact MF is positive, then this indication we easily should be able to put on there. That shouldn't be a problem. So the the GERN expected around $150 million from their offering earlier this year. The company had around 378 at the end of 2023. You do math and you get 528 million. The company expects its operating expenses to be between 270 and 280 million. I expect that probably go for this year and next with fully staffed. So, with very few sales, the company has cash until the end of 2025. I mean, the math is right there pretty much. Maybe if they really don't have any sales, it cuts in a little shorter, but then we have a whole new issue to deal with. And we'll go from there. But I do believe the company has a good amount of cash for this. So the company will most likely enter the market soon, and we can expect a third quarter or fourth quarter launch, which would give the company 1 complete year of sales before any major money issues. So obviously, it's going to be in June. Most companies take about a quarter to launch. You want to get all your, and it depends on how GERN is handling this. If they are fairly confident in all the processes, they might be ready for much an earlier launch. If they are kind of holding back, waiting for approval before then telling the manufacturer to produce their drug launch product, you might wait to the fourth quarter. We're not sure. Of course, we're also going to look to add another indication in 2027. That is going to be big because that's going to pretty much double the sales, because it's about the same amount of same population, same market cap of how much people spend for it. So the biggest question, of course, is going to be those sales, though. So versus its current market cap, which is about $2 billion. I generally say that if you have break-even sales with the pipeline, I believe you're worth $1 billion. The company is twice that. So of course, I think the company will have to show some significant sales early to keep up with its current market cap. That's just what I believe. That's what I see. So we're going to have to see. So obviously, I don't believe there's going to be a huge amount of PDUFA hype for it. I think the stock might move up a little bit, but at $2 billion and already expecting, $300 million of sales very early on, I think we're going to have to wait for it to see what's going on. So, and that's really going to give us an indication of how everything is going, how their sales are going. I believe GERN is ready. And if it goes positive, obviously the stock can continue to go up. If they cannot get those sales, that stock is going to go down. And that's pretty much what we have for today. So hopefully this helped you get some information about GERN. And so hopefully then it'll help you make a much more informed decision about what you're doing in the future with the company. Thank you very much for watching and listening. I hope you have a wonderful day.